Sup YouTube interwebs, this Booty the Drunken Guitarist, and it's been a long time since I've made a video, so I figured I'm cooking today. It's my dad's birthday. I might as well shoot a little video. So I'm outside right now just warming the grill up. We're going to make some on-the-fly barbecue chicken, some white beans with ham hocks. Probably going to stir-fry some zucchini because I don't feel like cooking it on the grill today, and maybe even some New England salt potatoes, maybe not. Just depends. Cooking for my mom and dad today. Dad's got health issues. We can't use a lot of sodium. So anyway, I'll be back with you in a second. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I started cooking this morning at about 10. And this is what I started cooking. This is white beans. Now what I did is I usually put the ham hocks on in water. The exact amount of water I'm going to use for the beans. I put on ham hocks and boil them hocks for about an hour. Then I add the beans to it and let them simmer for, I don't know, usually about 3-4 hours. I like them good mush. See all that ham hock and fat in there. Anyway, that's going to be the beans. We'll eat on them for a week. And the chicken's basically just going to be, like I said, this is on the fly barbecue chicken. I'm not making any sauce. I'm just going to go straight out of the bottle, Kansas City. A lot of times I make my own sauce and I'll start with somebody else's, but down here in Florida it's hard to find the good Tennessee sauces that we use. So down here, usually the best thing, closest thing I can find to start with is Kansas City KC Masterpiece Original. And what I'll do is I'll cut that with a little bit of vinegar and give it that Tennessee flavor. Like I said, this ain't anything special, but just thought I'd come to y'all and say hi. We're going to go get some chicken on the grill once it warms up. See you in a bit. What I got here is just some standard breasts, thighs. They're going to go on the grill just like this. Over here, waiting to meet their demise, the zucchini. Alright, if you look right there, this grill is blazing. 650's reading on the hood. Reading right at 600 on the inside. I'm fixing to turn off a couple of these burners. We're going to cook indirect today. We'll grease this pan up, throw the chicken on there. Alright, there's everything on the grill. We're going to let them go on this side for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to show you one of the main reasons I was making this video. You guys heard of these yet? This right here is what they call the iGrill, and I've got the mini version. What this is it's a probe thermometer that's Bluetooth, and when you get cooking, you turn it on, you put the probe in your meat, and then there's an app for your iPad or iPhone, or I guess your Android device as well, that monitors the temperature of the food you got cooking. So after about 5 minutes or so, I'm going to flip all these over, put the iGrill in them, and I'm going to go back inside. And now that iGrill is, I don't have a whole lot of real estate, as you can see there. And that iGrill comes in handy because I do a lot of cooking. I cook all my meat outdoors and a lot of the other things indoors. And instead of running back and forth, having to run back and forth all the time, I can go in and chop up my zucchini. Now, once I flip these chicken over, I can go in and chop up my zucchini and get them resting in olive oil while these cook, and I don't have to babysit them. And anytime I want to see what the internal temperature of this chicken is or whatever I've got on the grill, I just look at my phone and there it is. When it gets to a certain temperature, right before it goes, right before I set it gets to the temperature I set it to, it'll 10 degrees. Say I'm going to cook this chicken to 185, 175, it'll ding. 10 degrees left, 185, ding, 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 it's done. By the way, I am not sponsored by iGrill. I'm not making any money from these people. I've been using this thing all summer, and I've just had a chance to brag about it because I love it. But I'll show you a little bit more about it once we get on into the video. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes I've had that chicken cooking on one side. Probably should have cooked it a little bit more. Grill wasn't as hot as I wanted it to be. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and flip them over, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this, I got a chicken breast right here. That is probably the thickest chicken breast I got, and it's on the coldest part of the grill. I'm just going to put this probe in. Well, I thought I was going to do this on camera. Hold on. Alright, so what I've done is I've put that probe in the fattest chicken breast on the coolest part of the grill. And what I'm going to do is put it there because two things you don't want to mess with when you're cooking temperatures is pork and chicken. And anyway, I've got that on. I'm going to close the lid. We're just going to come over here to the iPad. We're going to open up the iDevices app. Oh, guess I need to turn on the iDevice. You push and hold that button until the light blinks. It blinked. I don't know if you can see that. It's the sun out here. And there we go. You can see that chicken's 100 degrees right now. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to set up a cook. I'm going to tell it I want to cook. Where's the chicken? Chicken. I want to cook chicken. And we're going to do chicken at 165 degrees. And there we go. 101 degrees. And this thing will tell us, plus my phone at the same time will tell me. And when it gets to 155, it'll tell me I'm almost there.
Yeah, I thought I could use it while he was in the doctor's.
You didn't lock the door back, did
you? Alright, I have roughly julienned these zucchini. Not matchsticked at all, but you know, just a rough julienne cut. And what I'm going to do is I've got them in this big gallon Ziploc bag here. And I'm just going to add some olive oil. Just enough to coat all the zucchini. So I'm going to take them, shake them up, make sure they're good and coated with olive oil, and I'm going to put them in the fridge to cool. And then whenever whenever I get ready to cook them, I'm either going to throw them on the grill, or most likely today I'm going to put them in the wok. And I'm going to stir fry them real fast. On a real high heat, that way you basically just want to sweat them, and I'll show you that process when the time comes. But like I said, as of right now, I'm just going to mix these up and put them back in the fridge so that whenever they come out, you just throw them on the grill or in the wok and they're already oiled. You don't have to add any more oil to them. And so I'll put these in the fridge and go check on the chicken. Oh wait, I don't have to check on the chicken because I've got the iGrill. My iGrill will tell me when the chicken's getting close. So the iGrill is telling me that the chicken's 126 degrees, and it also shows you a little graph here of where it started and how long it's taken to get there. If you remember, I think I started this video at about 3 o'clock. Looks like I put the chicken on the grill right at 3:39, and now it's 3:40, almost 3:48, and we're up to 126 degrees. Now my goal is 165. I'm cooking indirectly. I expect it to take about an hour or so, probably about 30 more minutes, but I'm going to go out and check on them. And then I'll go ahead and start basting on my BBQ sauce. And what I'll do with that is, in case I forget to show you, I'll baste it probably about 3 times. I'll baste it and wait about 5 minutes and baste it again. Wait about 5 minutes and baste it again. Like I said, this is just straight out of the bottle barbecue sauce. This was just an on-the-fly meal. I say on the fly, it's about a 4 or 5 hour process for me to cook, but like I said, the less preparation the better. This is on the fly. I'll be back in a second. I hate it when people say that in videos. I don't know why the fuck I say it all the time. I'm always like, hey, I'm gonna go do this and check on this and I'll be back in a second. Hey, I'll be back in a second. 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 And I hate it when I watch videos and people do that. I don't know why I do that. Probably because I watch too many videos of people doing that. Anyway, that's my rant about myself right now. I'll be back in a second. Now, I've got plenty of white onions in here, but now it's getting down to the last few minutes of the cook process. I'm going to stir in some green onions and let them simmer in. The green onions you always want to put in last because you still want them to be not, I mean, like I said, I've probably got 2 whole onions in these beans, but I've cooked them down to where they're literally not even texture anymore. They're just flavor. So I'm gonna put these in, let them simmer for the last 20 minutes or so, and there we go. Well, if this isn't about a bummer when this happens, that's why you always keep a backup gas on hand. Chicken stalled out. Out of gas. Gotta change it. I came outside to look. 200 degrees is not a good thing. Lord have mercy. Good thing I came out here to check that out. Now I gotta fire this up and get it back to temp and get it back turned off before I burn something up. Sorry about the bummer ending to this video, but After the gas change, my dad's blood sugar started getting low, and I had to hurry up and force the dinner on through. But it was absolutely delicious, and I wish I could have brought you the finishing product, but I failed you. My bad.